Okay, so what is the domain name you have used, Harish?
Servo, I don't remember. Uh,
Okay, so you have the local credentials with you, right?
yes.
Okay, do one thing, click on use different account.
Okay. Like,
Okay,
but can I log in and check our group? Can I do that?
I'll, I'll tell you how do we need to do that. Click on the use a different account.
Okay.
In the username, put dot and backslash. Mm, yeah,
Mhm.
backslash.
Backslash. Yeah.
Just above the enter, yeah, that's the one, and give your username.
Hmm.
Okay, go to the password and enter the password. Okay, go to the run command.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See command also.
Uh, yeah, put sys, not command, from run only we can do, or else from here also we can do. Put sys dm.cpl, dm.cpl, azurepractice.com.
Practice.com. Okay, I will write it down. Yeah.
Okay, so this is your domain. Azure Practice is your domain. Okay.
Okay.
So how about the other virtual machine which you have created? Is it belong? Does it belong to the same
No.
IP? Okay.
It is just the VM. Did not configure anything.
uh Okay.
So I will do one thing. In the meanwhile, she comes back. I will just log in that VM and I will configure one domain.
uh Okay.
Can I do that?
Just a moment. There is something that we need to check thoroughly.
Hmm.
Yes, Gopal, I'm back. So what are we
Okay.
doing now?
We were just checking the VM configuration and all that. So
Okay, okay.
okay. All right. So Harish, can you please go to the portal once?
Yeah.
All right. So open a duplicate tab. Duplicate. Yes. And in this new tab, just navigate to the other VM.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, okay. Just a moment. Scroll up. Scroll down. Sorry. 10. Just a moment. 10.0.0.5. Go to the first VM.
100.04.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So you have logged into this. Okay, you have logged into this domain controller one. Okay. Can you please go to the domain controller one? And open the NIC card properties, ncp.cpl.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. All right. So do one thing here. We need to make the changes. Okay.
Okay.
So the change is that we need to select the DNS because this is the DC and DNS. So we need to make the IP address here. So we need to make it the static IP. It should not be like IP address should be obtained automatically for any domain controller or DHCP server or DNS server. Okay, it has to be static. Okay,
Oh,
so click on select use. Yeah, put what is the private IP of this
first
server.
one. First
Yeah,
VM.
yeah, 10.0.0.4.
Yeah.
Okay, go to the subnet mask.
Mm-hmm.
Just a moment. Subnet mask would be different. Subnet mask would be 255.255.255.255.255.0.
Okay.
Okay, and default gateway would be 10.0.0.1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm. And your DNS would be the same DNS. Put it
Okay.
as 10.0.0.4.
Alternate one, right?
No, preferred
10 dot.
0.0.4, the same IP address.
Okay.
Alternate also would be the same.
Mm-hmm.
Click on OK. Just a moment. Just a moment. Okay, leave the alternate DNS.
Mm-hmm.
Click
Okay.
OK. Click OK. I think your VM should start now.
And why did we choose 255.255.255?
That's the subnet mask.
Yeah, okay. But why only that?
It's a purely a networking concept. I hope you have went through the subnet mask details. If not, I'll just you can calculate it using this IP calculator.
Okay.
The reason why we have chosen this subnet mask 255 to 55 because the number of usable hosts would be as per the CIDR notation. Okay,
Okay.
and it's a type C. It's a class C IP address, private IP address. Okay,
Hmm.
and the your usable host IP range would be uh 10.0.0.1 till 10.0.0.255 to 254. So total 255 IPs would be in use, so host can use. So these are usable IPs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I would advise you to go through my this IP addressing part once, so that
Yeah.
you'll come to know. In case if you have any doubt, let me know. Okay,
Mhm.
because I cleared in detail, I explained in a detailed manner. If you want me to cover, I'll cover the CIDR tomorrow also again. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Perfect. So now go to the other virtual machine. All
Mhm.
right. Just now look. Yeah. So hope you have set this to the IP configuration is to static, right? If you have
Uh,
not done, click on this networking. Scroll up. Scroll up. Not here. Not here. On the right side. Scroll up. Yes. Here there is something called private IP address, right?
hmm.
Or just a moment. Go to the NIC, or we
Yeah.
this one. Sorry, virtual network and subnet, or go to the NIC at least.
Hmm.
NIC, network interface.
Left side,
On
right?
no. On the you see that the bottom second VM 455 underscore Z1.
Here.
No, on top, just above that, beside network interface, black color. It is showing network interface.
Yeah.
Second VM. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's the one. Yes, click there. Go to the IP configuration.
Interfaces. Down here, dynamic.
Okay, so select that and
Uh,
make it a static. Remember guys, this is a thumb rule. So when you are deploying any server, so ensure that the IP address which is been assigned to a particular virtual machine or the server should be a static one. It cannot
mhm.
be dynamic. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
For the client machines, yeah, we can make it we can change it. We can set it to dynamic, but for server we cannot afford to have the dynamic IP to be assigned. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now go to the server, go inside the server, take RDP to the server now.
Mhm. But I want IP address, right? On it.
You need IP address, of course. You need to have IP address to log into the virtual machine.
Yeah. Shall I close it?
No,
Just.
no, don't close it. Just minimize. We need to have this one. Yeah.
Okay.
Take another RDP session. Go to the run, type MSTSC and put this IP address. remove that 1 second IP which has been written, right, and click on connect. No, this should be the local account. Click on more choices.
Okay.
Yes, click use a different account. Now use dot backslash and then your name, username and password.
And Gopal, so we stopped there. Like FSM roles, you asked us like how do you deploy? So
I'll come to that. Don't worry. I won't leave you guys. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. Now go to the nick properties of this VM. So before we before we configure any domain controller, okay,
Mhm.
or if you are joining any client machine or anything to the domain, so we need to ensure the connectivity with this, what you call with the domain controller one. So I would want you to open the command prompt also.
Okay.
Okay, put ipconfig command. Okay, so this is the IP address of this virtual machine. Okay,
Mhm. Right.
so now from this machine we need to ping to the primary domain controller. Okay,
Mhm.
now click just put a ping slash space 10.0.0.4. We are
Yeah.
getting because both are in the same network. Just a moment. Net one, net one. Perfect. Okay. All right. So go to the, so now communication is there. Okay, and
Yes.
also we would need to, as we are joining the server to the domain, we need to make some nick configurations. So go to the nick properties. Yeah,
Mhm.
click on properties, use the following IP address 10.0.0.5. Yeah, okay, and also put okay, leave the gateway here. The preferred DNS would be 10.0.0. It should be 5, and alternate DNS would be 10.0.0.4. Click OK. Your VM should restart now. Click on cancel. Try to connect.
Still it is off, I guess.
Check in the portal, no? On the top, just go on the top, click on the second VM, go to the scroll up, go to the overview, left side, scroll up, go to the overview.
Hmm.
VM is running,
Yes.
right? VM is running. So
Yeah, right. Hmm. So again, I will try.
yes. No, why are you using this? Okay, click on connect. Okay, go to this networking.
Oh. Hmm.
Okay, so just a moment. Scroll up. Okay, I think we need to attach another interface. Okay, how can I request control?
Hmm.
Just a moment. Can we do it from Skype?
That's what I'm checking actually. Hmm. We can give control actually. Hmm.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, that's what the problem is. Okay, no worries. Let me share my screen. I'll share my screen. Let me know once you start seeing that.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Yes.
See, this is my domain controller one. Okay. So here I have set the static IP address to 10.0.0.4. Okay. The other domain controller, which is an backup domain controller or alternate domain controller. Okay. We have set the IP address to 10.0.0.5. Okay.
Hmm.
So I have logged in both the domain controllers. Okay. So this is my primary domain controller configuration. Okay, so let's say I have primary domain controller already configured. Okay, so I need to configure the backup domain controller. See, this is my backup domain controller which has been configured, but for you to test it and for you to show, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna design this server from domain. Okay,
Okay.
so what I'm gonna do is that uh, I'm gonna make it to obtain IP address automatically. Okay, and also I'll just change this thing. Okay, the VM will restart. Okay, so this is my alternate domain controller, the one which you are seeing 172.191.128.46. Okay,
Hmm.
okay, so now I need to connect. This is started. See, this is for 23 minutes ago. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna copy this public IP of this virtual machine and try to connect. This is my this is my primary domain controller. Okay, when you click on the local server, you'll see it's a DC01 and the domain is techieheads.com. Okay, now I'm going to connect to the alternate domain controller ADC01. Okay,
Hmm.
so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna uninstall the rules and everything. I'll just disjoin the server from the domain and all. Okay, see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm gonna remove rules. Okay, so before we remove the role, so we need to demode this domain controller. Okay, so for that, this is the current user. Okay, this is the account which are using. Now we're gonna remove all these things. Because I don't want to spin up a new VM, so that is the reason I'm using the current virtual machine and demoting the
Hmm. Roles and
roles. It's gonna take some longer. Okay, now it will restart, and then we need to again log into this virtual machine in order to remove the roles and features. Okay, now these domain credentials won't work here. I guess it should work. SAM authority. Okay. This is my local credentials which I'm using in order to connect to this particular virtual machine. Okay. 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 Just a moment. As it is not working, so before demoting it, we should have ideally created one local account. If it is not created, so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna reset the password from here in the portal itself. Okay. We're gonna update this password. Once it is updated, then immediately we're gonna use the public IP address to connect to this alternate domain controller or the backup domain controller. Okay. Why? Why? uh, Strange. Okay, so let me do one. Let me just quickly spin up IVM in order to save time. RDP port allowed. Come to disk, and it should be standard SSD. It takes 128 GB. Networking should be a part of. Is it a part of VNet 1? Okay, let it be part of VNet 1 only. Public IP. Okay. Okay, let's review and create. How do you check whether the server is having the FSMO roles installed or not, or which server is a domain controller?
There is a command entity util by that role, by that command.
That
By
is
the
for
command of
no,
transferring the roles, that command normally.
right.
Yes, yes, yeah.
How do you
Yeah,
check
to
whether the
check
server
the
is having?
policy. netdom query. Sorry, netdom space query.
Okay.
Yeah.
Net down space query space
Query space.
FSMO.
When you type the net account, so this netdom query can be run on any of the server to identify so which server is having the FSMO rule installed. Okay, so this net accounts has to be run on the same server. Okay, or the other server also we can run. When it shows as a primary computer role is a primary, it means that that's a primary domain controller. If it is a alternate domain controller or the backup domain controller, so that's where here it will show as a backup. Okay, I'll show that as well. PM is in progress, it won't take longer. So what is the difference between seizing of FSMO roles and transferring of FSMO roles?
Oh, if primary domain server is down, we can transfer the roles to the backend. If
Mm-hmm.
primary domain controller is collapsed and it will never come again,
Mm-hmm.
uh, we can seize the roles from primary to.
Okay. All right. In order to see, I'm trying to seize the role. Okay, FSMO roles, but I'm not able to do that. What could be the possible reasons?
For that reason, means we admin should be member. So in that case only we can seize the roles.
Mm-hmm. Which
Admin
member?
should be member of schema, infrastructure,
Mm-hmm.
domain. Yeah, so he should be admin.
Right. The member who is trying to do FSMO role transfer or the seizing of FSMO roles. Okay. So he should be a member of enterprise admin and the schema admin.
Yes.
Okay, global admin. If he doesn't have any of these roles, that's when only partial roles will be transferred, remaining won't be transferred. Okay, this is a typical interview question, you can make a note of it. I'll make this as a static IP. Okay, now communication is not there. Okay, 006 is my new alternate domain controller, the communication is not there. Okay, so here also I need to make some changes because my domain controller, alternate domain controller is changed. Right, I've collapsed that one, I have demoted it. Okay, the IP address which I do have is of different one, so I can just delete it. I can put that as 0, or I can just remove. Okay, it's okay. All right, so this is my primary domain controller. Okay, DC01. Okay, now this is my alternate backup domain controller. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to this particular virtual machine. Okay, I'll just log into this virtual machine right now and try to promote it to the domain controller. Okay, I'll add to the domain, configure it as a backup domain controller. So once the IP comes, so I'll do that. See, come on, ADC02. It is taking some time to come the IP and all. See, this is the public IP. Okay, so I'm using this public IP and using the local credentials and logging on to this server. Okay, so whenever we log in onto the server locally, we should use this uh, symbol. I think dot then backward slash. Okay, see now it is giving me an option to log in. Okay, so I am logging on to this virtual machine. Once it is up, I'll make some Nix settings changed, and then I'm gonna install the rules and promote this as a domain controller too, or the backup domain controller, what do you call. Okay, so before I make any changes, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna verify the communication. Okay, so first of all I'm checking the IP of this. Okay, this 10.0.0.6 ping 10.0.0.4. This is the primary domain controller. See, the communication is there. Okay, with this it's fine. And there's some network changes that we need to make here. Now it will reboot. I gave the same IP address as a primary domain controller. Now I think it should be the different one. Let's see. The same problem. Okay. Lost the connectivity. I verified it. Okay. See, the same problem comes. Okay, so the possible issue could be where we need to make some nick changes here. I made some uh, wrong thing. Like I have used what do you call the primary domain control in the nick properties. Okay, in the nick, what I've done on this, I made some wrong settings. Wrong settings was here. It should be. It shouldn't be the same until it is joined to the domain. Okay, on that one it should be the 10.0.0.4. Instead of that I directly put here 6, here 6. Here it should be 6, fine, but here it should not be the 6, it should be the 4. Okay, because we are communicating through that. So what we're gonna do is that now it is not giving an option to connect right now. If you can see, it's very slow these days. Let's see if it is giving an option or not. What I'm gonna do is that, oh, ping is not there anyways. So I'll use this. Try to connect again. Let's see. Let's see if it is giving me option to take RDP, or at least ping. This is a continuous ping command. If we put -t, okay. Now it is not giving option for us to connect, right? So what should we do? On Azure, we have an option where I'm stopping the virtual machine right now, deallocating this virtual machine, and then what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna come to this network settings and add another, just to, so 1 week, one VM can have two NICs, okay, two network interface cards.
One VM. Okay.
One, yes, one VM can have two NICs. More than one NIC can have.
Okay.
I created the network interface and I created to this virtual machine, attaching it to the virtual machine. The same thing we can verify by coming to this network settings. I'll show you that one, but before that, let me try to take RDP and see if I'm able to do that or not. No, I think the VM is not running up. It's in still in deallocating state. Deallocated. Now I'm starting this virtual machine. Still in starting state. Once it comes as a running state, so this one will be connected to the VM. Currently it is in starting status. Do you see? ADC0 to NIC. This is what we have created.
Yes.
This has been attached already. Okay, as a primary. The IP, see the IP is changed to 7. Okay.
Mm.
So what we can do is we can make it to static IP. On other day we deleted the VM, right? Okay, it is not coming as a parameter. So what I'm going to do is okay, the static IP is changed to static now. So what we need to do is now we should be able to connect to this virtual machine. Okay, the nick has been updated now. Why RDP is failing here?
The status is showing starting, right? Not running. Is that
Yes,
okay?
yes, but why it is showing as starting still? Now it is in running state. Okay.
Okay.
Now, once it is stopped, we're gonna remove the other one.